We too hot, we too hot, we too hot. On the block, on the block, on the block, on the block. What you got, what you got, what you got, what you got. We keep it locked, keep it locked, keep it locked, keep it locked. Yeah, I'm the Prince of Pop, I'm hot, and I'm a #1 stunner. Respect the man, but this a hot boy session.
Let me tell you something, what makes me a hot boy? Hoochie daddy shorts, not playing. No, definitely not. I'm not wearing my Hoochie daddy shorts right now, but I would say confidence. Having confidence is what makes anybody a hot boy or a hot girl, right? Because it's not so much about what you look like on the outside and your physical attractiveness. It's about your energy, you know, it's about your aura, your essence. And when people have confidence, that's like the sexiest, hottest thing that you could just put out there into the universe.
You know that we so hot, and we know that your song flop. Catch me ride round, drop top. You know it's me and the Prince of Pop.
Who are some of the hottest artists right now? Well, I definitely feel like Doechii is really on the rise. She's getting her shine, and she is just so epic and creative and dope and innovative. She gives me like new wave Missy Elliott, you know, mixed with a lot of like Khalees. Like she just gives me a lot of different energies, and I just really thought that even BET giving her a moment to shine at the BET Awards last month was absolutely amazing, and she had like the hottest performance, in my opinion, of the whole night.
I don't think they understand that we poppin'. Catch us in the studio, you know we locked in. Yeah, we thought
where I'd want to travel for a dream vacation is definitely California. You know, I went there last summer. So it's a pretty recent, like it's not like I haven't been there in a long time. I went there just last year, but once I went there, I didn't want to come back. I said, yeah, this is where I want to live. This is where I want to stay. The vibe out there, the weather, the palm trees, the beach, the food, the streets. Like, I don't know, just something about California. When you're out there, you feel like you're in like a different world. And I just feel like that's like the perfect vacation spot.
Yes.
For anybody to go. Obviously you can go to different places outside the country, but California, it's just lit. That's just that spot, you know, and it's just such great vibes, great air, great energy over there. So I definitely want to go there again.
I really want to go to Tokyo, Japan. I really feel like that's always been a spot that I've always wanted to go, and I always want to just drive down the street with my, you know, like my whole, like I'm out the window going crazy, singing Tokyo Drift, right? Singing Tokyo Drift, Teriyaki Boys, because I just love Tokyo. I love like that culture, and just I feel like the Japanese are just so epic with everything they do, and it's just such an eccentric, beautiful, artistic city, and just, you know, even just the country of Japan as well. So I feel like Tokyo would be my dream vacation spot.
Back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot and they all on me. These lames be too plain, I'm popping like pepperoni. I'm a star like Gucci Mane, duffel bag boy like 2 Chainz. I'm a hot boy like Lil Wayne, but I'm cold-blooded like Rick.
Shooting the music video for Hot was crazy because it was actually cold as hell. Like, it was literally crazy how it had to have been like the coldest day in America. And windy, but I was like, look, we just gotta do what we gotta do. But it did make for some epic, you know, my jacket had a really nice epic flow because of the wind, but it was actually extremely cold that day, but we had so much fun. I mean, it was epic. We had JD come through, just, you know, kill it as usual on the video tip. Then our girl Yakora, shout out to our girl Yakora from New York, just came through and killed the dancing, and we just had such a great time. We had our 2 friends bring their whips, you know, and then we was like dancing on the cars, so it was really a moment that I'll always remember because it was the most fun, even though the extreme weather conditions were absolutely crazy that day.
Yeah, and it was just one of those things where you just kind of sucked up that it was cold weather, and you just had to do your thing
for the shot.
But we love it. It's part of the fun of it.
I'm so damn cold. 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 I'm hot, but you're not. Y'all looking like Trumps. I bore like a rock.
You think of Michael Jackson and you think of Thriller and you think of his iconic outfit that he wore in Thriller, right? You think of Beyonce and you think of Crazy in Love. You think of her white tank top with them Daisy Dukes, right? So I feel like for me as an artist, I'm always thinking, how can I approach this visual, my costume, my outfit, and make it memorable, make it iconic? And I'm an artist, I'm crazy. So, I like to look crazy. It gives me a chance to really just be dramatic and eccentric and really go all out. And so it was funny because I actually had bought that costume for Yakora, the dancer, and then I was like, actually, it looked better on me. So I basically wore the outfit. It's actually an outfit that Margot Robbie wore in the Harley Quinn film. Everybody was like, dude, that jacket is like immaculate. Where did you get it? I'm like, shout out to Harley Quinn. So it really is, yeah, it really is crazy. But it's just one of my favorite looks I've ever done, hands down.
So hot, and we know that your song fly.
I had planned to wear this red, yellow, and blue jacket that Prince J+R had got me actually, and I was planning on wearing it, but then it was just a last minute thing where we both kind of realized, okay, maybe it wouldn't match the best for it, and Prince J+R was like, I think you should probably change the outfit. I don't know what you should wear, but hopefully you'll figure it out, and hopefully it doesn't overwhelm you. And I know for me it was the day of the video, so I was scrambling a little bit. And Prince J+R, he was giving me some suggestions. He's like, you got a green Celtics jersey with some shorts and some pink Timberlands, and you should be good. I'm like, word, yeah, but I don't have a green Celtics jersey. He's like, all right, well, maybe you could find one, and yeah, you'll figure it out, bro. Have a good one. I was like, yeah, well, I don't have a green Celtics jersey, I mean, that's out of the picture. But it worked out. I said, I'm just going to have to settle for, I kind of went on the more simple side with just all black, but then I just threw some chains on, my shoes, my yellow hat. And it worked out epic. And even though it's kind of a simple fit, with the chains and the hat and the shoes, it just, everything pops. And I feel like it's definitely one of my more iconic outfits, even though it's just super simple, So it still worked out at the end, and it was good because I had to kind of work through that pressure of last minute trying to figure stuff out. So it still worked out great.
24/7, 365 days, run the clock, yeah, we stay clocked in. That's just how I go. Check the flow, check the stats. I'm a pro, I'm on fire. Kanye show, you a squire, I'm the GOAT.
We haven't really ever rep Jersey like that, but for some reason we just felt like we shot this music video in the Meadowlands parking lot in New Jersey, iconic landmark place. And we just felt like, what? We really got to start repping Jersey because there's a lot of legends, there's a lot of icons that come from New Jersey. Whitney Houston, Bruce Springsteen, Queen Latifah, Prince J+R, Nick Walker, you know what I'm saying? So we were just like, look, we got to really rep the land of legends and really put New Jersey back on the map. Shout out to Fetty Wap. I think that's somebody who in recent of years has, had some prominence, especially coming from New Jersey. But I felt like we just wanted to really give Jersey that shout out as well on this song. And especially us just shooting the video at the Meadowlands. It's like, it's just Jersey all day, every day.
I would definitely rank Hot in the top 5 of Prince J+R and Nick Walker collaborations.
Definitely.
I mean, we've had so many epic collaborations that it's almost hard to number them 1 through 5, but Hot is just a special song, and the video behind it, the beat, the flows, we're just really giving it with the energy. I feel like we've collaborated on probably 100 different songs before, but Hot is just a special one, and it is just hot. It's a hot song, and I think 100% has to be in top 5 all-time Prince J+R, Nick Walker collaboration.
100%, yes, definitely top 5. Amigos is probably one of my most favorite tracks I've ever done.
I actually walked in about halfway through the session. Prince had already recorded the chorus and stuff like that, and I could hear the song playing from out the studio. And I walked in and I just heard the Amigos, we go hard, and I was like, oh no, this song is a hit record.
I think it was very important for me to pay homage to a lot of those artists from those genres and that style of music, while also still making it very unique and giving it that Prince J+R kind of finesse and formula. We are taking over this summer.